Hello, welcome to News English on radio and television station. Here comes the news today. At the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee on Tiếng yesterday chaired a working session with departments, branches, localities, and provincial planning units for the period 2021-2030 with a vision to 2050 to listen to reports' topics. Đồng Nai Province planning for the period 2021-2030 vision to 2050 has received more than 250 comments from central to local levels. Speaking at the conference, acting chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Võ Tấn Đức said that the Đồng Nai Province plan must be submitted to the Ministry of Planning and Investment in September 2023, so the consulting unit will submit it to the Appraisal Council for approval before September 25th. Regarding the population development plan, basically agreed on the population growth scenario of Đồng Nai Province for a period of about 2.3% per year. The Department of Construction needs to research and prepare solutions to ensure the province's urban targets are met by 2030. Regarding land use plans, provincial leaders request consulting and proposals in the direction of maximum expansion of land use targets. Data from the Vietnam Textile Apparel Association shows that in August 2023, textile exports reached nearly $3.6 billion, down 6% compared to July and down 21.5% compared to August 2022. Accumulated in the first 8 months of the year, textile and garment export turnover reached $26.1 billion, down 16% compared to the same period in 2022. With this result, the textile and garment industry has completed 65% of the export turnover target of $40 billion in 2023. Statistics show that all textile and garment brothers will have negative growth compared to the same period in 2022. In particular, export garment brothers reached $20.5 billion, down 16% over the same period and accounting for 78.5% of total textile export turnover in the first 8 months of the year. Đồng Nai Red Cross Association recently organized a Mid-Autumn Festival gift giving to students at the Center for Raising Children with Disabilities in Đồng Nai Province. In a joyful and warm atmosphere, more than 200 children being cared for and educated at the Provincial Center for Raising Children with Disabilities received many practical benefits. Each gift is worth nearly 400,000 Vietnam dong, including milk, candy, lanterns, and 100,000 Vietnam dong. At the program, Nutrifood Nutrition, Food Choice Store Company, and Vietnamese Talent Development Fund donated 4,400 boxes of nutritious milk to the Central Vietnam Red Cross Association. According to the Provincial Red Cross, this Mid-Autumn Festival, the unit will give 36,000 gifts to over 1,500 children in extremely difficult circumstances in wars and social protection facilities in Binh Hoa City. On this occasion, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Sư Hùng awarded a certificate of merit from the Provincial People's Committee to the Vietnamese Talent Development Fund for outstanding achievements in humanitarian and charitable activities and the Provincial Red Cross movements in 2022. The High-Level Week and High-Level Trail Discussion Session within the framework of the 78th United Nations Trail Assembly opened yesterday at UN headquarters in New York, USA. The discussion session took place from September 19th to the 22nd with the participation of more than 140 world leaders. At the discussion session, the leaders discussed many issues, including the Ukraine-Russia crisis and called for reform of the U.S. Security Council. U.S. President Joe Biden said that Washington would continue to promote necessary reforms of the Security Council to resolve world conflicts. He emphasized, "We will rebel aggressive and threatening behavior and protect the rule of freedom in airspace from the fields of maritime and aviation to the level economic playing field. This protects security and prosperity for decades." Sharing the same opinion, Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that the world is getting bigger, but there are only 5 permanent members, so it is necessary to reform the Security Council. Outside the discussion session yesterday, dozens of New York residents of Armenian origin gathered to protest Azerbaijan's actions in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. A group of protesters raised Armenian flags and banners calling for Azerbaijan to be stopped. In Armenia, people protested outside the government building, blaming Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan for the escalated situation in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. Previously, Azerbaijan announced that it was implementing local anti-terrorism measures and asked Armenian troops to withdraw from the area. Meanwhile, Yerevan said there were no Armenian forces in Karabakh, calling what was happening a large-scale act of aggression. That's all for the news English for today. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.